If you're uploading a video once a week and you're getting 100 views, that's not going to get you your AdSense checks, sis. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Yo-sha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. Today's video will be a part 2 to my last YouTube video. If you haven't seen that video, then I will link that on the card above and down in the description box below so that you can check that out. I'm going to actually answer some of the questions that I received in the comments, and I'm also going to give you some insight as well about growing your channel. So if that's something that you're trying to do, you want to make sure that you stay tuned through the end of this video so you don't miss any of these great tips. Also, be sure to subscribe because I make great content and I have a whole playlist about YouTube and growth, and I'm really active, so you want to stick around. Someone asked me my thoughts about hiding subscriber count. So I'm going to start off with just sharing my experience and say that my subscriber count has been public. I do remember hiding it once and I felt like it was weird not to be able to see it. But here's my take on it. So honestly, y'all, to answer that question, it really just depends on your niche, your channel, what kind of content you make, how often you upload, and what your views look like. I think that it does not hide your views. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to do what makes you feel comfortable. Now, I do know that there are some people that will not subscribe to you if your subscriber count is hidden because they feel like you're hiding something. But then there are some people that will subscribe to your channel with it hidden if the video itself is giving them value. If they've been watching your content and it's been really good, they'll still support you because of what content that you bring. Now, that girl Asia, she made a video about hiding your subscriber count if you have under 1,000. And that seems to be very true for other people in the YouTube community because people can be shallow. And the thing is, if you are a new creator and you don't have a lot of content yet and you make a great video, sometimes people will not subscribe to your channel just because they see that you only have 53 subscribers or 200 subscribers. And I mean, people shouldn't be vain that way, but they are. So maybe hiding your subscriber count can help you to get out of the lower numbers and into the thousands. But for me personally, YouTube was really different when I started, and you know, we weren't really hiding our subscriber count. Like when I started with YouTube, we weren't even really paying attention to thumbnails like that. When we were tagging our videos, we weren't even really being like mindful of SEO. And the algorithm that we have now was not the algorithm that was there. There was no algorithm really. Like you could go viral really easily back then. I think now people are kind of more mindful of what YouTube is, especially if you create videos. So I think in anything that you do, you need to be intentful. Like if you hide your subscriber count, make sure that you write down your subscriber count before you hide it, and then pay attention for about a month and see what that does for your channel. Personally, I've been considering doing that because I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I have been growing much faster these last few months than I have in previous months. You know, my subscriber growth is there. You know, I track it for myself, and of course it's there in YouTube Studio. But I am curious to see, like, if I were to hide the subscriber count, would I end up boosting that? Now, there is a small creator, and her channel name, I believe, is Life with Yay. I'll be sure to link that down below. She actually made a great video about this, and she had tremendous growth. Like, I think she went from like 200 to 800 in a matter of months by hiding her subscriber count. Now, I told her this, and I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all can still go watch and see if that works. But, one thing I noticed about her is that she also uses timestamps. Her SEO is really good, and her content is entertaining. So don't just think that you can have bland content, hide your subscriber count, and all of a sudden you're going to grow. If you're looking at brands and things like that, let's say you're a smaller creator, you have less than 5,000 subscribers, but when you upload hair reviews, Fashion Nova, you know, Shein, Lovely Wholesale, try-on videos, you're getting thousands of views, you may want to consider hiding your subscriber count to see if you can bargain with brands and tell them, look, my views are here, so that they don't come at you like, well, you only have 1,000 subscribers, so we don't want to pay you. For me, I think it would look good because I have like 1.3 million views. So if I hit my subscriber count, it could possibly work in my favor because someone may assume that I have a lot based on the views. If you are a small creator and you're not getting a lot of views on your videos and you hide your subscriber count, then it still is not going to serve that purpose from a brand perspective if you only have like 50 views per video or something like that, or 23 views per video, but you hit your subscriber count. Like, I think it's a better finesse if you're getting more views on your stuff. And when I say more views, I mean like between 300 and 2,000 per video. Because then they're like, okay, she's or he is getting those views. So like they have it hidden, but maybe they're still doing something to get the views. And when it comes to brands, like that's what they're going to be looking at. Like I've been told several times that we see you have X amount of subscribers, but you know, your views, da 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 da. And then I have to explain to them how I have evergreen content and how today it might have 100 views, but in 6 months it might have 5,000 views. And when you can show that and you have the proof and the numbers, then you can negotiate. They won't pay you if you don't make them. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is Facebook. I got a lot of great feedback on that last video, and I'm not changing what I said, but I want to clarify, you know what I mean, to make sure that we're on the same page. I'm not telling you not to use Facebook groups. I'm telling you to use them correctly so that they'll be to your benefit. So like if you're in Facebook groups, try to avoid ones that are really big on sub for sub, because sub for sub does not do anything for your channel. I didn't really talk about that much in the last video because I feel like that has been said so much in the community that it's been becoming like a dead horse. Like y'all should know by now that it's not good for your community. Some people who don't have a lot of subscribers still do it anyway. All I can say is if you do sub for sub, you will get to 1,000 eventually, and what you'll find is that your watch hours are like really low. The people that are on Facebook are not your audience. And the reason why they're not your audience is because they are content creators. Basically, let's say you post a new video, you go into Facebook group, you promote it there, like by dropping your link in the group on the page, then you're doing watch time games. And people are only watching it because they're obligated to for a game. When I said that I have maybe about 15 people, you know, 2 hands and a foot, of creators that have become supporters that watch me organically, that is true. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you won't meet great people, you won't find collaborations, you won't make friends. You will. The thing is, they're also trying to grow on YouTube too. So there's no way that I can be your #1 supporter, never miss an upload, never miss a live session, never miss your new release, the announcement of your business. I can't be that and then also be Ask Yo-sha Miss Exclusive 4 over here on this channel. And neither can those people on Facebook. You guys can watch each other's videos in your spare time. You guys can cheer for each other, vent to each other, collaborate with each other. But at the end of the day, whether they subscribe and support you regularly or not, that person is likely not your target audience. Y'all are just kind of like co-workers in this YouTube community trying to get your paycheck. You're trying to get to the next place. When you are a content creator and your family doesn't really get it, your real life friends don't really get it, it's nice to have that space where you can discuss the highs and lows of YouTube and creating and analytics with people who actually care and are trying to get it themselves, or people that have successfully did it. But just understand that you got to use Facebook correctly, okay? You got to promote yourself on Facebook, promote yourself on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, whatever social media that you're using, you need to promote your channel on it. If you don't want your family to know about your Facebook, then you need to create a separate Facebook for your channel. That was the most awkward thing for me, but I started using my personal Facebook less this year and started promoting my Miss Exclusive 4 Facebook page. Y'all be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All of that is Miss Exclusive 4. So go ahead and follow me there. Little plug right quick. But the reason why you want to do that is because you can use it solely for promoting yourself. That means you can tag brands, you can tag the actual posts with whatever it's about. Like if you're doing a Lovely Wholesale haul, right? Then you can go ahead and follow the Lovely Wholesale page from your Facebook page for your YouTube channel. Then you can use hashtags, try on haul, plus size haul, curvy girl haul, wholesale vendor, whatever. And that's going to attract new people. The whole thing that you need to be focused on is attracting new people. So like on Facebook, in these Facebook groups, yes, you may gain some subscribers without even doing sub for sub, but you need to be using them to promote. If the groups have hashtags of the day, then you need to go in and post your video on that day that matches up with your content. Share your links, but also pay attention to how the people interact in the group. Certain groups, the admins kind of let them do whatever they want, so it's just a lot of link dropping, and there's not a lot of genuine support coming from that. I would say just be careful. Your watch time can be affected by what's going on in Facebook. Personally, I prefer structured groups where there's like, I don't want to say rules, but yeah, there's rules, there's exchanges, and if you're not doing it correctly, then you'll be held accountable. Try to look for things that are going to boost your watch time. There's playlists swapping, there is watch time exchanging. Some people say that they feel like that's cheating. I don't feel like it's cheating because you're not doing sub for sub. You're watching someone's video, they're watching your video. Just don't do anything shady, okay? Don't do anything shady. Don't try to finesse your ad clicks if you're monetized. Don't do anything that will get your stuff shut down. But if it's something harmless like watching someone's video, watching someone's content, do that. Another thing is promote yourself. Like a lot of y'all don't promote yourself outside of Facebook groups, and that's a big problem because it's like if you're promoting yourself in Facebook groups and you're doing like watch time exchange games, and that's really where all your content like engagement is coming from, there's no growth in that. Like if you take a week off from Facebook but you still are posting videos and you don't get any views on your channel, then that means that you're doing some things that are wrong. You have to make sure that you're following steps that are necessary to get your video pushed, regardless of if you're participating on Facebook. Do not get so comfortable with, ooh, I know that if I post a video that's under 10 minutes, I can get at least 8 people to watch it. And if I do that every day for a week, I'll probably get about 100 views on my video, and I'm gonna upload once a week. Don't rely on that, because if that Facebook group gets shut down, what are you gonna do? I mean, that's it. If the Facebook group gets shut down, what are you going to do? Don't just rely on the Facebook games. What that does is it boosts your external traffic. External traffic basically means when people click a link that you shared on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, etc., they're not finding you through the YouTube app. They're finding you from somewhere else. And when you go into your external page in your analytics, it actually does say Facebook. And for me, my top external is Facebook. I'm not going to lie. I'm not embarrassed about it. I know I've been promoting on there for over a year now. So external is coming there. Instagram has slowly started coming and being a part of that. But a lot of people don't go from Instagram to YouTube. It's hard to get someone that is comfortably searching through their Instagram, scrolling through their feed, to go off of their Instagram and into your YouTube video and stay and actually watch. So for Instagram, I actually changed my link from whatever video is the newest to my YouTube channel, because what I find is that it's better for me for someone to click on my channel and actually search for the video that I'm promoting and click it, instead of me telling them, hey, the link is in my bio, and then they click on my video and then they click off after 30 seconds and they mess up my retention for the video. So make your viewers, your strangers, do a little work. Not too much work, but do a little work. Like if you're promoting a video on your Instagram, then, you know, put it on your story, put it on your feed, tease it on your Instagram feed. You know, someone asked me, how do you promote your videos? This is stuff I do. I screen record part of the video that's funny or interesting, and then I edit it on my iPhone, and then I put it on my feed, and then I tell them to click the link in my bio to see the rest. If you have a presence on Instagram and you have over 10,000 Instagram followers, you can do the swipe up feature. I have definitely clicked the swipe up feature for the creators that I know that have it. A lot of us are small though. I don't have that. You know, I don't even have 2,000 on Instagram yet. So follow me on Instagram because I am consistent, y'all. You know, I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year or whatever. But the point that I'm trying to make with this, guys, is that you have to like make people find your content in a way that is going to help you analytics wise. Okay, what happens is the more people that find your content, watch your content, and stay on your video for a long period of time, let's say I would say at least watch 40% or more, the more likely for YouTube to recommend the video to more people for you, and that's what's going to drive more traffic to your page. Experiment, like, you know, try to have more than one upload day a week. I said that in the last video. I said 3 to 5 days a week, and I think that might have alarmed some people that only upload once a week. So let me rewind it back. Let me clarify. If your content is the type of content that you can only deliver once a week, we get it. Travel videos, even recipe videos, those take time to film. Like cooking for real and then cooking for YouTube is kind of like a challenge. Like you gotta set up everything, you gotta make sure the kitchen is clean, you gotta make sure that you got the angles and everything. So you may only be able to get one cooking video out a week, and that's fine. If you're new to YouTube, one video a week is probably going to be good because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. Once you are seasoned with YouTube, you got about 6 months of content, you're not seeing any growth, increase your uploads, okay? It's going to take you doing more work. It's going to take you being planful. You're going to have to bulk film. You're going to have to bulk film your content. And I have a video about that as well. Write some ideas down in a notebook and be ready, okay? If your niche is lifestyle by any means, then you can bulk film. Even if you have hair content, like you can review hair, you can review hair products, you can film hauls, you can film your wash day, your skincare routine. There are videos out there with other creators giving you ideas for free. Look those up and get to working on it, okay? If you do sit down videos, girl talk videos, real talk videos, you can actually like write down some ideas and film several of them in the same day. That's going to help you to stay consistent. Now, if you have a channel where you're like traveling or reviewing restaurants, that's going to depend on your budget, okay? If you only travel, 4 times a year, then you ain't going to be able to do 3 videos a week about that. You're going to have to do travel and lifestyle. You're going to have to expand your niche so you can grow, because you're not going to Jamaica every week. I mean, and if you are, I need to know what you do for a living, sis, because you got the guap, okay? All I'm trying to say is it depends on your niche and it depends on what you're doing. But a lot of times if you're not seeing growth, it's because like you're boxing yourself into a niche and you're not able to create enough content. I'm telling you to look at your views. Like if you upload a video once a week but you're getting over 1,000 views, then you can stay at that cadence. But if you're uploading a video once a week and you're getting 100 views, that's not going to get you your Adsense checks, sis. That's what I'm trying to say. So like even for me, I've been uploading 3 or 4 videos a week, probably for the last, I would say 3 months. And I've been getting my Adsense check regularly. Before, when I was only doing 1 video a week, sometimes it was taking me 2 to 3 months to reach $100. So I'm telling you this to help you based on where you are. You got to assess that by looking at your Adsense, your videos, your like progress here on YouTube. Like if you're getting over 1,000 views per video, then and you have evergreen content that's also getting views, then you may not have to increase your upload schedule. But if you're not really seeing it and most of your views are coming from games and stuff like that, then you got some work to do. If you have over 1,000 subscribers, I also encourage you to like use your community tab. Like I see a lot of folks who have over 1,000 subscribers who do not use their community tab. And I know it's awkward. I know that like you feel like, well, no one responds. I only get 3 likes. Well, guess what? That's how you build your community. And the community tab is searchable as well. So you can fill it up with hashtags so that new people can discover your videos. You're not going to get as much engagement if you're not consistent there. But once you start being consistent, you will see an uptick in the numbers. Also, the community tab is a good place to announce giveaways, to announce launches of things, your new video that's coming. If you get strategic with it, it can really serve a purpose, and you can even schedule content there. So like use that. But don't take everything that I'm saying without looking at your own channel and what's going to work for you. I'm going to stop this video here, but don't worry, I have another video about YouTube coming soon. So you want to make sure that you subscribe to my channel, share this video in your Facebook groups and with your fellow small creators that are trying to grow. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.